So we are looking to get to rank gold as quickly as we can in Rocket Racer. Let's go into our first race. So we are bronze 1. We had our first race, came first. You get 33% for every first place you get. Top 3 is going to be the maximum points, and that's what we're aiming for as we progress. Let's get into the first race. Now, we are fortunately at the front, which makes a little bit of difference than normal. Want to hit your acceleration button dead on green. And you can see there we got ourselves an extra 39% boost right from the start. Now, a lot of mistakes people make is staying in the air. You want to stay on the floor by pressing down and square or X on your controller. And learning to drift is going to be your best friend. You can see here we got our boost. Now, I get this question all the time. When should I use my boost? I honestly wait until you really need it. If you don't need it straight away, then don't worry about using it. Now, a lot of people, again, don't know about going onto the roof. So we're going to skip all the jumping and then make our way down. And as you can see now, we've made first without even using a boost yet. Now, we are in bronze, so the lobbies are going to be a little bit easier than normal. But again, we're just building up that boost. Jump onto the roof again. And then we're going to use our boost for the first time. Double tap Y to get double boost. And then land on these green bits to get extra boost as well. Even though I did miss it. And you can see here, we are so far ahead now. And we have finished the race. So that's how you do the bronze races. So you can see that we are exactly 21 seconds ahead of second place. So a rank recap. We get ourselves another third of bronze done there, 33%. Now, if this has helped you out in any way so far and you want to support the channel, you can type in code NANIC and you can basically support this content by supporting me, support creator. So again, we are at the front. Get the timing right. And we get ourselves 35 boost. Now, people are pushing ahead. You're going to look for these green maps because these little markers are going to give you the boost. Now, you should always be drifting as soon as you can. The more you drift, the better your speed boost is going to be. And it doesn't matter about your speed in terms of staying straight, because as long as you don't hit the barriers or anything like that, you're just going to keep boosting and stacking up your boost meter on that left-hand side. So I try to drift as much as possible, even on straights, because I maintain the speed and we get a nice boost off it, as you can see here. And we can do this whole entire race without really even hitting the Y or triangle boost to give us the extra boost because of how quick we are going around the track. You can see here no one's catching up. We're just using this boost method to basically maintain the speed. Don't get to flip down on the floor if you need to. And if you start to slow down, like for example in that situation, you just want to start power sliding early. Even in this situation, power slide. Maintain that speed up and no one can catch you. Coming up to the last couple corners now. One big slide into this. And that's going to carry us over the finish line. And that's also how you can finish a race without using any boost whatsoever in bronze. Very easy there, nice and straightforward. Let's see how far everybody else is behind us. 4 seconds. So you can see we could be very far ahead if we used our boost. We didn't need to. Now to check where we are in our ranking, we have made it in to bronze 2. Can help, and then we can just power boost into the finish line. And that is exactly how you want to do the bronze 2 tracks. Learn the shortcuts, utilize that power slide. We were a solid 2 seconds ahead of second place, and we're going to recap now to see how much we get. Seems to be you get around 32 to 34% when you are in first place. 74% boost is a fantastic start off this track. Flip back down, and that is another race. Again, learning the maps is so important. Using that drift when you can, and there's another first place. We end up being 6 seconds ahead of second place, and we are fetching. This is taking longer than usual, not a problem. So we haven't got our ranks taking too long, so we're going to back out and just see where we are in terms of progress. So you can see we're at 98% on bronze 2. So this next race is going to take us into bronze 3. And that should lead us into first place as we drift around this final corner. And we cross the finish line in first place again. Let's see how far we are ahead in this one. 2 seconds. So you can see now the races are getting a little bit closer and a little bit closer. But that's going to take us into bronze 3. So we are officially bronze 3 now, 26% in. The game's been a little bit buggy. It's not been loading up properly. But let's move into our next race. This should be the last race to get us into Silver 1. Big race ahead. We are starting in first. We've done this track quite a few times already. There's not many cars here. As we go higher up the ranks, there's less and less people in. The lobby's being less full. So we should be in for a really good and easy race. Hopefully there's no demons in here, and let's just see how we get on. Corner. for Silver 1 as we cross the line with nobody even close, and we have made it in to Silver 1. Let's go. A solid 3 seconds ahead. Unfortunately, all of the results... Oh, it's working now, finally. There we go, into Silver 1. We have made it. Let's go and have a look at these tracks. Lovely. Good control. Drop down. Put turbo in. And there we go. We have finished in first place in our first Silver 1 ranked match. Solid 5 seconds ahead of second place and 12 seconds ahead of third place. All using the strategies that we had at the start. We're using the power slide and looking for any of the green boost mats and saving our turbo for when we need it, which is the Y or triangle, and just utilizing that in the best way we can. We are actually on a brand new course. I haven't tried this one yet. We are doing our live commentary straight away. 31% in Silver rank 1. Let's see if we can get ourselves a win here. I believe they call this the figure of 8 track. Oh, 90% boost. That's perfect. Straight into the slide if we can. So again, we're going to try and maintain and stay on the floor and then drift round early. Using that drift to our advantage, not being concerned about any other racer. That's a fantastic slide. Try and land on the floor. Looking for any green pads. As I've mentioned, there we go. Missed it, unfortunately. Not a problem. It's probably the slowest way to take that then, so we need to learn how to hit that to make our way around. We're going to drift into this corner. Not using our boost just yet. We've got a driver right on us, so I've noticed. We're going to have to use our turbo now to take the lead again. Got ourselves an extra turbo if we need it. So there is the first lap, just in second place at the minute. We are actually tailgating. We know what that means is when you follow the driver and you get the speed boost off them. That's what that white marker means. Now we are going to undercut him here if we can. Oh, it's a bad corner. It's a really bad corner. Not a problem. We've got away with it ever so slightly. Let's see if we can hit it this time. Oh, that's better. Back down. Into a big slide. He's right on us. Much tougher race, as I've mentioned. He can buff us all he wants. Gonna have to use our turbo here again. And there is lap number 2. Very close race. He's right on us here. Drifting in. Not worried about the hit at all. We know our track now. It's the third lap. Final lap. Try and drift around one more time. We've got 2 turbos. If we need it, we will use one here to get away from everyone. Hit that perfectly. Hit the turbo again. Into a big drift. Nice and early. What a perfect corner that was. I'm going to drift round. One more drift if we can. Turbo in. And that's coming up to the finish line. And we have got first place again. Let's go. Very tough race. We messed up the first 2 laps. But the third lap always coming in clutch, giving us the perfect race there in that lap. But we are 3 seconds ahead. Let's see if this has worked. It hasn't. Again, it's not worked at all. So we are going to back out and see what we got in percentages for that. So we're at 62%. So we are basically 1 win away from going into Silver 2. So it looks like we're on a brand new track again. I haven't actually used this track. Now this is to get into Silver 2. So let's see how we do. Another live commentary. Trying to skip any of the live commentaries if I can. But when we play a new map, we will definitely go into live commentary to explain what we're doing and why we're doing and when we are doing it. So let's get this race underway. 60% boost. We're going to power slide nice and early to get that boost off the start. Looking for these green pads. So it looks like the green pads are on the outside. So we're going to try and hit them if we can. Oh, that is very difficult. Not an issue. We're going to use the boost for now to try and maintain that speed. Saving our turbo for when we need it. There is a shortcut here. Do we go for it? We missed it. That's not great. Again, more pads. Oh, I should definitely be drifting around here. Okay, that's good to know. He's wasted his turbo. Not a problem. When we get our second turbo, we are going to use it. Tailgating here to keep our speed up. If you follow a car perfectly, you go much quicker. As we have accidentally turned around here. Okay, now we are really far behind. That was a bad corner there. I don't know what happened. Got a lot of catching up to do. We're currently in last place as one car's not playing. Let's see if we can catch up here. Don't know if I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the drift instead. It's all about keeping that speed up. And 10th at the moment. I think first place might be just too far ahead for us. Use our turbo again. Right, we're back in 6th. 1 lap to go. All 5 are in front. Can we make the best comeback you've ever seen? Huge drift round. We need a turbo here. I need to save it for the last resort. We're catching up here. Using our slide technique to get ahead. Use our boost to push ahead. Miss that turbo. That's going to cost us a race, I think. And we have come 3rd in the end. 5th place in the end. That was a bad race for me. Is that going to cost us silver 1 or 2? We'll have to see. You can see there, though, not every race is going to be perfect. That is the first time we have not come first, and it all came from that mistake I made. So you can see there, we only went up to 69%, unfortunately. Let's go race another one. Absolutely fuming with myself for making that mistake. We are right at the back. We're on the same map, though, so that is lucky. So we have got ourselves the knowledge of what to do. I am not going to make the same mistake in this tunnel behind me that I made last time. I'm going to have to risk it like we did the last race. That's not what I wanted to do. It's going to cost me the race. And we finished 1st. That's how angry I was at making that mistake in the last race. We immediately made up for it. 2 seconds ahead. I thought that guy was going to overtake us right near the end. I believe this is going to be bugged again, so it's not going to work. So what we're going to do is wait for the race to finish. And there you go. 1% into Silver 2. Let's go do another live commentary of Silver 2 matchmaking. So we are back on the figure of 8 map. Now, I don't know if there's been any changes or not. Now we've moved up a rank. Of course, people are going to be better at racing and driving. So we need to make sure that we are flawless and hitting every single boost. So again, we're going to wait for the countdown to begin. We're just going to skip ahead till we get to there. Okay, here we go. We need to be confident. We know the track. We know all the shortcuts. We know everything that we need to do. We need the perfect start. 89% again. Let's drift in the first corner. Let's push us out of the way there, cheeky man. Absolutely bottled that. Not a problem. Now, if you are behind, what I've noticed is if you actually drive behind the cars, you get a boost off the back of them. So I'm going to try and show you what that looks like if we get an opportunity. Everybody's wasting their boost way too early. There we go. Perfect. And now we can drift around this corner. Find our way through. We're going to use our turbo here to try and get away from the pack a little bit. Big drift around here. Not going to use our boost just yet. We're going to use it in an emergency. We're going to keep drifting. That's fine. It's only the first lap. They wasted all their turbo. Not a problem. Get a big drift in here if we can. Perfect. You can see how much more sweatier these lobbies are now that we progress up these ranks. That's an absolutely massive drift for us. Going to save our boost just for a second because we're going to hit these green mats on this floor, on the roof if we can. And then we're going to boost now. One more drift round. Fantastic. First place is very fast. Something we have to be careful of. Didn't want to use my boost there, but the guy did hit me and force my hand a little bit. Final lap. This is the one that counts. Big corner, big drift. Stack up that boost if we can. Save it for an emergency, our turbo. Big drift round here. Can we get full bar? Nearly. Right, we need to hit these green pads if we've got any chance of winning this race. Perfect. Back down again. Oh, hit that car there. All right, he's used his turbo, so we're going to use ours now to try and overlap. For some reason we slowed down. I don't know why we slowed right down there, so we need to use our turbo on this corner. And we have managed to get first place just. How close was that? That first race in Silver 2, you can see the difference there. Literally 10th of a second ahead of our opponent. And again, the results are still not working. So let's go ahead and see how much XP you get for winning a race in Silver 2. That seems to be 31% in every division you go into when you get first place. So let's just carry on now. 62%. Next race, let's go. Second place is getting much tougher now as we're making our way up the ranks. If we win this next race, we are in Silver 3. Come on, let's see if we can do it. So here we go then. We get first place in this race. We hit rank Silver 3. Let's see if we can do it. Big race. New map as well. I haven't raced on this track yet. Oh, it's a bad start. I need to do a bit better boost than that. Not a problem though. Seems like everybody's going to need to get away from the pack ever so slightly. So we are currently in 3rd, 4th place. Gonna go different directions, everybody else. Gonna try and use the other cars to keep us some speed here. Use our boost to get out of this pack. You want to try and get ahead as much as you can at the start. What I'm noticing is it gets very busy when everybody else is in the way. I'm going to stay at the bottom this time. Try and figure out which way is the quickest route. Okay, don't boost around that corner. Lesson learned. Currently in 1st, just as we just get overtaken as I've said that. Not worried about the positioning right now, just trying to maintain our boost. So it does look like the other way is quicker. I need to remember that for this bit of the track. So the bottom is actually quicker. See if we can streamline this guy. Currently in 3rd place. Race is getting very close. We'll save our boost for an emergency. That guy made a mistake in front of us. Fly across. Oh, I missed that last boost. It's going to cost us 3rd. Oh, just 3rd place. If I hit that green pad in the middle at the end there, I think we would have got 1st. Let's see if that's cost us rank 3 or not. It has massively. We've got another race to go. So here we are again on basically the same course. I believe everything sort of looks the same nowadays. We need to win this one to get silver 3. Let's just see how we get on. I'm not going to do live commentary from this one. We're just going to make it to the end and see how we get on. And looks like we have got 1st place in the end. Very close, and we take it. Clutched right up there. Let's see if that's taken us into silver 3. So we are in our silver 3 race, our first one. And you can see here we're on this dreaded map with the corner that I made a mistake on that still lives rent-free in my head. You can see if there's any differences in the divisions now, because obviously the higher we go up, the more hazards get thrown in, the better the racers. So let's see how we do. Here we go then, live commentary on this silver 3 ranked match. Let's see how we get on. We need to get this start perfectly down now with the red, 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 green. 39% every time. I'm going to go into our drift straight away. We've unlocked some new wheels at the same time. Not the best time to show us that, but thank you. Use our boost. Just trying to get away from the pack a little bit. See here, we're just trying to power slide around every corner to keep our boost maintained. Messed up there, unfortunately. I need to keep it on that roof. First place looks very fast. Went through the waterfall, I noticed there. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm not sure it is actually a shortcut though, as we've actually overtaken him because of that mistake he's made. Need to stay on this roof if we can. Missed all the boost again. I've got to get that down if I'm going to win this race. Up to our final lap. Most perfect start there. We've slowed right down there. Oh, we've got to get this right. No, that's not what we needed to do. Big mistake at the end. Of course, I hit all the pads now. We've come 10th place. Our worst ever finish so far, and it's all down to this track. I absolutely hate this track. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not going to give us anything in terms of ranked. So let's go ahead and move into the next race. We did not move at all. 6% there. 10th place is not where you need to be. I just absolutely hate that track. I'm going to have to practice it to get better at it. Let's go into another race. Oh, we need a big win here after that embarrassing performance in the last race. Come on, you've got this, Nanik. Let's go. And we finish in 2nd place. I'll take that after the bad performance we had in the previous race. Need to start getting these firsts now. It's getting much, much tougher. We progress up a little bit here, a little bit slower now. We need to start hitting those firsts. So in the next couple races, we just kept getting 2nd and 3rds until finally hit our 1st place in Silver 3. It's taken 3 races to do it, but we finally got there. Let's see what we get in terms of ranking. If it will work, we'll have to see. So we are at 38%. We're nearly there. Let's continue on racing. This is really random. A few cars have actually spawned in front of the track before it's even started. I don't know what's going on here. It says we're 7th, but you can see here there's a few cars over the race start line. And they've carried on starting there as well. What? Finally getting a first. It's taken so long. Absolutely smashed that track. Practiced it, practiced it. Perfect run. A whole second ahead, which doesn't sound a lot, but when you're in the cusp of going into gold rank, that is a big difference. And here we are, 89%. This means if we come first in our next race, we have completed the challenge, hit gold 1. Let's see if we can get this 1st place win. Into our race we go. It's going to be live commentary for what could be the last race. I really hope I don't flop this and come last. We've had some ups and downs in this journey, a lot of wins, couple last places from bad runs. Into our last race then, top 3 finish, starting in 1st. I'm not a massive fan of this track, I will be honest. Now it's all down to this start. 78%, that's a fantastic start. Try and get the boost as quickly as we can. You can see here, it's very sweaty. Need to hit these boosts on the track. Double boost, love that. Let's go back down. Top 3 finish is all we need. Now I need to maintain this boost, use this here. Back down, use our slide. Maintain the speed if we can. Now we're going to hold on to this turbo that we've got until we need it massively. I don't mind being 2nd for now. He's wasted that nice and early, that's fine on him. To concentrate on us. Maintaining the speed for now. Top 3. So we've got a secondary boost. Let's use it here. Catch up to 1st place. Let's not get too far behind. This guy's very good in front. He's using every possible ability to be able to stack up that boost. This one, straight down. Into the slide. I didn't mean to hit that wall. That's going to slow us down ever so slightly. See, one mistake costs you everything in this division. Use our boost here. We're going to use it again to catch up to 1st. Big slide around this corner. One more if we can. Just keep stacking this boost up. Well, we've got one in case of an emergency. That's fine, he can overtake all he wants. We've almost got 2 boosts now. Oh, we missed that middle boost, not a problem. The last lap, the most important. Just dropped into 5th for now. Getting very, very touch and go. We're going to use our turbo here. Hit this one, let's go down, get that speed. Caught straight back up with 1st, had a bad landing as well. That's really important we get the boost here if we can. Get a big boost around here. Keep stacking this boost up. Let them fight each other, make sure nobody spins us out. This is going to be a crazy last lap. Double boost here. Just ahead, not by much. That doesn't help us here. That's not what we wanted to do. Gotta tailgate this guy. No, 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 no. Where do we finish? 5th. Oh, is that going to do it? I don't know. We have to see. We can only hope. Let's check. Moment of truth. It's done it. We have done it. Top 5 has got us there. Gold 1 done in literally 1 hour of racing. Let's back off now to unlock this skin. Claim our battle stars. Go over to our quest. And Fortnite have scammed us. I technically haven't achieved it yet. Does that mean I've got to make 1 race in Gold 1? Let's see. So let's go over. So it says we are in Gold 1. Let's have 1 race here and see what it's like. We end up getting 3rd place. I'll take it after the start. Now, has that unlocked the skin or not? I saw the achievement come up in the bottom left at the start of the race. Let's see what we get for a 3rd finish. Of course, this doesn't work. So let's back out to the menu and see if we unlock that skin or not. Gold rank 1 has been achieved, but the skin has still not been unlocked. So let me know in the comment section down below if it's broken or not. Any questions, let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one.